Well, the Vegas Golden Knights launched a new high school hockey league earlier this year, and competition has been ramping up on rinks across the valley.
The teams are named after specific sections of our valley so local athletes can represent their part of town. Sports reporter Nick Walters was at America First Center to check out a game.
There's now a new way for student athletes in our valley to play hockey. The VGK HSHL, which stands for the Vegas Golden Knights High School Hockey League, is letting athletes represent their little area of our community. I got Callie and Bloss here who play for the Henderson Battle Rams. Guys, what has it been like just to play on this new league?
Really fun and cool. Pretty aggressive and fast. It's fun.
The reason why they made this league, Callie, was for athletes like you to be able to represent your community. So how cool is that just compared to a club?
I think it's amazing. Like, I enjoy being able to represent everything where I live and stuff in my community. So I think it's awesome.
The Knights launched their new co-ed high school hockey league this year with 16 total teams, split into divisions of 8 major and 8 minor teams, competing at 3 arenas around town with 15 games on the schedule from late April to July. Playoffs wrapping up before August, with a 5 to 10 year goal of having the teams be named after local schools so classmates can play together. Well, Gordon here is a former NHL player, and he is the coach of one of these VGK HSHL teams. What is the benefit of this program?
Gets that hometown feel where the kids feel like I know they're not playing for their individual high school, but for their general area.
One of the question marks rolling into an inaugural season is, what is the product going to look like on the ice?
It's been surprisingly well balanced. Like, I know there's a couple teams that have struggled getting wins, but they've been in every game they've played. I think it's worked out well, though. The competitiveness has been good.
Wally and Nate here work at America First Center, and they are a part of the group that helped launch this league, putting countless hours into it since last fall. So what have the results looked like, Wally?
Really impressive, actually. The question we always had, we were asking ourselves is the numbers, that people show up and all that, and it's been above and beyond all our expectations.
Bishop Gorman and Faith Lutheran teams, how does this opportunity differ for kids out here in the Valley?
Faith Lutheran and Bishop Gorman, it's a little bit more club-based, very similar to the Junior Golden Knights and things of that nature, whereas the league that we've helped create here, it's more community-based. It worked out really well, whether it be a talent discrepancy or just any reason that life takes you that you might miss. They've come back together, and it's been really exciting to see that.
There'll be nights where there'll be 6 games in one building. Other nights there'll be 2 games in one building, but between the 3 facilities, we're able to make it function, make it work.
You can watch the games here at America First Center in Summerlin at City National Arena or near North Las Vegas at Hylo Park. Reporting from America First Center, I'm Nick Walters, Channel 13 Sports. Earlier this year, the Vegas Golden Knights launched a new high school hockey league to let kids around our valley represent their community. And now I'm here at America First Center to give you a look at how the inaugural season is going.
An alternative to club hockey, allowing young hockey players in our valley to represent their communities. And our Nick Walters is in Henderson for tonight's big showdown. Nick.
Well, Tricia, back on Valentine's Day, I was here at America First Center to check out what the VGK HSHL is all about. Fast forward to today, and by now, these games have been going on for over a month. This league's inaugural season going from late April all the way through July. And what an exciting opportunity for these kids across our valley, because check this out. While they're donning some pretty awesome uniforms, local kids are being given the chance to rep their communities. The co-ed VGK High School Hockey League has 8 teams representing areas across the valley, 16 teams total with major and minor divisions. Each team plays 15 games, having 5 practices, and there is playoffs. Games are at America First Center in Henderson, City National Arena in Summerlin, and Hylo Park near North Las Vegas. There's a game of the week that is live streamed online. The goal of the league is to grow into having these teams represent public schools so students can compete alongside their teammates. And joined now by Nate and Wally. These guys helped organize and create this league and have been overseeing it ever since. So what has the process been like so far, just trying to get this whole league off the ground?
Well, it's been a daunting process since the beginning. We planned it out months in advance, as you know. From there, it's unfolded as well as we could have expected, if not a little bit better so. Crowds have been great, the kids have been great, the tryout process, having kids catch up with old teammates that they maybe haven't seen in a few years or haven't played with in a few years. It's just been excitement really around the entire situation.
Well, Wally, when I talked to you a few months ago, there was a lot of optimism, but a lot of questions just because it's the first go-around for this kind of league. What's the result been like?
surprisingly turned out really well. We were worried originally. We questioned ourselves on a lot of the upcoming season and the caliber of the play and all that stuff, and surprisingly, it's been really, really good hockey.
And there is a game tonight, right, at 7 o'clock. So what has the schedule been like, just with, because some nights there might be only 1 or 2 games going on, like tonight there's only 1, but other nights there's multiple games with 16 teams being featured in this league.
Yeah, we try as often as we can to get as many teams as possible together on any given night, just to, again, create that excitement and that buzz around the arena, not just this arena, but all 3 arenas. And from that standpoint, I think it's gone over really well. Tonight being a little bit of off week just because we had to reschedule some games with Memorial Day. But aside from that, everything's gone, again, very smoothly.
Yeah, and this league is very beneficial for kids who can rep their communities now. And again, the goal is to have their school name across their chest one day. We'll hear more from Nate and Wally tonight after the NBA Finals. Thanks, guys.
Thank
All right,
you.
we'll have more later on KTNV. Tricia, let's go send it back to you.